Good evening, everyone. Send out any last minute text. Let everyone know. Call will be starting in roughly 1 minute.
Hello, Chris Schrader.
What's up, Francisco?
Oh, so excited to be here after that powerful Hope event that we had in Miami.
Good stuff. I heard it was incredible, and it was really. I talked to Mark quite a bit about it, as well as Ricky. This said it was amazing.
The only way I can describe it, it was better than a convention. It was way better than being in a convention. That's how powerful that event was.
It's awesome. Here, let me mute everybody out, and if you want, start the call, just kind of sharing your experience of it, and we'll pull some other people on board that were there, and they can share their experience.
Awesome. Yes, of course.
There you go. Won't you start her off, Francisco?
Yes, guys. Like I said, and I started. I just finished a live now from a challenge that I'm doing, and I'm so pumped. Trust me, if you have a Hope event coming near your city, you have to be there. You have to be there. In my opinion, it was way better than any general session in any convention that you can attend. Very intimate. Les Brown have a training platform like I have never been involved with in later years. You know, he's actually training with his daughter, his oldest daughter. That, by the way, they look alike. They are like a photocopy of each other. And Carissa, the lady if you went to convention, the lady that was with him in the speech that he did, that sung the sound and everything. So those three created training platform for us, just for us, that is like, it's intimate. Celeste, yes, thank you, Celeste Johnson. So they did an intimate round table. They create like the dynamics of, if you were in a table with the people that you know, they make you stand up, go meet and hug or say hi to 7 people that you don't know, and then they make you sit down in a different table that you don't know no one. And that will create like that environment of relational training, that you're going to start having relationship with other people. Everyone was in one thought. Like I said, when they asked me, everyone was in one thought. It was powerful, very spiritual, very encouraging. We did goal setting. We set up our goals for the next 90 days. And we have witness. We had to find a witness and have those witnesses to sign the paper for us. Guys, Kevin Thomas did 15 powerful minutes explaining the nitro, the way the nitro is going to be working in our body. I already have it because every attendee had the opportunity to purchase the nitro in that event. So we have the nitro ready. I've been using it. It's been amazing. For the inflammation, it's way more powerful. For those that you don't know, I injured my knee in New Year's Eve. And my physical therapist told me, if you're going to go to Miami driving, those are going to be 4 hours of distance. You got to wear your brace. So I wear my brace going to Miami for 4 hours driving. But then I had the nitro on Saturday in the afternoon with the launch of the nitro. And then I repeated early Sunday morning before leaving Miami. And what happened is I drove the whole 4 hours without the brakes. No pain at all. I've been without any pain since Saturday and today. I even did my exercise that I had a homework to do for physical therapy. And it even did a little bit more and longer because I was feeling amazing. I've been feeling amazing the whole day. So, guys, Nitro is whoever is trying the Nitro already that were in the event. they're gonna say exactly the same thing. It's a game changer in the industry. Guys, Robert Oblong, his energy, his passion. I'm gonna tell you a secret. He was a different Robert. A totally different Robert. Whoever has listened to Robert, whoever have a one-to-one with him, that have been with him, I can feel it. It was a different Robert, a different environment. Guys, we have something special. We have something unique. The culture that we built in that event, we were expecting 100 people in that event. Well, at least Robert was expecting, and the team, corporate team, was expecting 100 people in that event. And I'm just gonna tell you, we blow it up. Jennifer Elizondo can tell you there was around 200 people in that event. So whoever got the event next, you better top Miami because we filled up the room on a way that I recorded a little video like 15 minutes before 9 o'clock. Everybody was single line doing the registration, and I thought it was when I go inside the room, it was gonna be half full. The line was there, and when I went in, it was already full, and I said, "Oh my God, this event is packed." They were putting extra tables, they were putting extra chairs. The night before the testimonials, there was almost 100 people. Friday, sharing stories, the opportunity. Les Brown shared the story, how this product changed his life when he was 4 stage prostate cancer. Okay, and he shared how someone shared the product with him, and he managed to cope to feel way better when he was going through the process to the point now that he's cancer free. Not, I'm not saying that it's because of the product, it's because of many stuff that happened. But the thing is that he fell in love with the product immediately to the point that he wanted to be part of what we have. And thank God for Janine Avila, that is literally his best friend. So, and she's part of our company. So the training, the teachings, the way we finished that event, in everyone in a circle in the whole room, having our hands together in one family, one spirit, and everyone was just saying one word. If you have to go out and say one word of the event, each one of them were telling you one different word. Sometimes the word was repeated, but the thing is, after the event, this is my opinion, I felt unstoppable. I can go out, and if I have you 3 feet from me, I am unstoppable. I'm unbreakable. There's nothing in the world right now that can come through my mind that can break me. And that's what happened when you go to an event like this. That's what I'm telling you. For me, this was way better than any convention that the company have been having. So I don't know you, if you don't have plans to attend to a Hope, you better do it because your life is going to change.
Awesome. Hey, Ricky, you know who was there. Do you want to call anybody out on?
Charlotte Duffy, I see her on the call. Can you unmute yourself?
Hi, this is Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte, can you kind of share your takeaways from the event this weekend?
It was just absolutely life-changing for me. Just the exercises that we did for our self-development and bonding with the folks at our group tables, and learning about each other, learning how to hold ourselves accountable for our success, and also being able to lean on our teammates to hold each other accountable and to pull each other up. It was just, like he said, it felt like family. It really did. It felt like family. It was so uplifting, and I enjoyed it immensely. It really just touched me at a deep level. I learned so much. Les Brown was amazing, and his daughter, his team, they were awesome. and got some great things to bring home and study over, which I've been doing. And I wish I could go to the next one. I want to do it all over again.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your sharing, Charlotte. Cindy Feaster, you out there?
Hey, I am out here. Good evening,
Hey.
everybody.
How are you? Can you please share with the team the takeaways from this weekend's event?
I can.
Thank you.
Just to kind of piggyback off of Charlotte, it was an amazing sense of coming together as one big family based on a foundation of faith about this company, about the leadership, and about the direction. It was powerful in every aspect, from, again, personal self-development, really getting you to think and challenge yourself in the way that you want to conduct yourself in this business, the goals that you want to set for yourself in this business, how to make a plan to attain those goals, set a contract in front of yourself, and again, hold yourself accountable to some partner affiliates in the organization. It was just, it was powerful. It was moving. It was emotional. There was a lot of emotion there. We really got to hear from people whose lives have been changed not only by these products, but by this opportunity. It was just, once again, another validation of what this company is about, who we are as a community, and the direction that we're going. I loved what Robert said at the end. He looked at all of us and he said to us, you all are sitting in a $1 million seat. And I thought that was powerful. We are.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cindy, for sharing. Guys, thank you. Great seeing you this weekend, by the way. The whole Florida team. I had an amazing time.
Love you.
You too. Guys, really my takeaway from this weekend, I was like in a awe moment, because I was like, just to think that, we've all gone through so many challenges this year, with the startup company, and to sit back and see everything getting better by the day. And we haven't even gotten started. And so many people's lives across, the United States and, going into other countries have been changed due to this opportunity, not just financially, with their physical health and everything. And some of these stories, guys, that we're hearing, it's like, oh my God, it's like mind blowing, to have a product that's so affordable for the masses, impacting so many people. I'll share with you guys, I've been doing, fitness for 26 years now. And to feel as good as I do now, I was taking probably about $1,000 worth of products a month. Okay. So to get a product like this that you're spending, less than $100 a month, to be able to feel like this and have so many benefits, it's just incredible. Like, I can't wait to wake up in the morning and help other people and help the team succeed. And guys, I want to thank you all. I got recognized as a top leader at Elapreneurs, but I want to thank all of you, because without you, that would have never happened. And just like I said on the Team Rise Platinums and above, I'm not going to stop working. I know how I got here, and it was through you guys. So I'm going to be the servant-driven leader to make sure whatever it is that you want out of this business, I'm going to be right there beside you, because you guys made my dreams become a reality, and I want to make your dreams become a reality. So with that being said, thank you very much. Love you all. I'll pass the call over to Chris.
Awesome. So, guys, I'm trying to think that we have a lot of other leaders that might want to add some insight before I go off on some rant or whatever. Hey guys, I want to open it up to any of the other leaders that want to throw out any things that you guys want to share. Of course, we're going to go over real quick just the system, what are we doing, and why. But I do want to say this, guys. It is so incredible that we have Les Brown here. I don't know if y'all understand how big of a deal that is. Like, this isn't something that's normal. It's not something that happens. It's not like, you know, any companies can get him in anytime and all that. The fact that he's partnered with us and doing all of our Hope Academies is a major, major deal. So that's why if you can make it happen, make it happen. We don't want to guilt anybody and say, oh, you have to, whatever. It's a huge deal. And Steph's going, he's a huge deal in Australia as well. So it is a big deal. So I'm going to open it up to any other leaders that might want to throw some insight in there. Don't everybody jump out at once.
Hey,
Come on,
I'm gonna,
Jennifer.
I'm gonna plug in for a minute.
Go ahead.
First off, I just want to congratulate everybody that took that next step and decided to invest in their self to learn how to do social media marketing. I know that Ray Higdon, there's a lot of us in here that actually have joined the 14-day challenge, and we did many videos right before that just to put out there, you know, that anybody that wants to get out of their comfort zone, who wants to grow their self, who wants to learn how to maximize social media marketing. I know that's not something that everyone's comfortable with, but it's the next wave. It's belly to belly always going to be important, but with, you know, having internet and social media and all this stuff, there's tricks and there's ways, and I don't mean tricks, I more so mean tips of how to maximize getting yourself out there, getting out of your comfort zone. And there's so many in our team that stepped up and decided to do it together. We created this incredible support thread that is sideline, crossline, upline, downline, and just seeing everybody supporting each other and loving on each other and, you know, watching each other's lives and encouraging each other, because it's so not easy. I didn't realize, like, I'm not a live person. I don't like going live. I like putting quotes out there and positive messages and aha moments. And you put me in a small group setting and it's all cool. Zooms like this, it's fine. But for some reason, there's something very scary about going live. And I think some of that is you can't, once you mess up, and it's there. And so there's a lot of us in here that are doing this, and they're being super vulnerable. And, you know, just like Shar Fairchild, she did a live the other day. Pretty much the live was about being vulnerable and about getting out of your comfort zone and fighting the fears of, you know, putting yourself in a live and exposing like your weaknesses. And it was a pretty powerful live. I mean, Melissa McGuire, she's finding that she's getting stronger every live she does. You know, Jennifer Marsh, she did a funny live about, you know, how to twerk. You know, that's just Jennifer even putting that out there was hilarious. But I mean, there's amazing awards that Ray Higdon has offered, like contest, encouragement. We watch him, you know, every day, just share tips. And so I highly recommend, you know, for yourself to invest in some sort of social media marketing. Find the leader that inspires you. Someone you want to, you know, look up to and follow, and you know, because we all kind of resonate with different people, and maybe one person might not be the person for you. I mean, I know there's Brian Fryer that a lot of the, you know, company uses, but I have found Ray Higdon to be super effective, and with so many amazing tools to help support each and all of us to grow a business. And with what we have here, we have so much magic happening in this company. Like you said, Chris, Les Brown, I mean, I just get excited to think that all these Hope events are going to explode our convention. Like, our next convention is going to be so big. And, you know, just having someone at that caliber be able to train us for the price that we're paying to go to that, I mean, it's ridiculous. to me, it's magical. And, you know, I know that I've heard from Janine that, you know, Les Brown is really passionate about this product. He's passionate about our mission. He sees something magical here. You know, he suffered from prostate cancer. He's fought through challenges, and he feels he wants to, you know, make this his run. Like, you know, he's getting older. He don't look his age at all, but I mean, he wants to give it his all here. And to have someone at that caliber want to invest into us, and for the price that he's getting, is pure passion, you know, and it's a blessing. And I just think he's led to us. And again, our culture and community here is incredible. And to attract someone like him is incredible. So yeah, I'm just super proud of everyone that has stepped up. Tony Garcia's daughter, I met her at when we did the fly-in, and she's super awesome. She's doing the lives as well, and Myrna's doing the lives, and Dawn, and just like an incredible amount of my team is doing it, and Sideline Crossline. Shanna, you know, she's doing the live, and Tony. I mean, my mind's going blank. I mean, I can't think of everybody. It's just people who've been in the industry for a long time are doing it. Chris Schweda is hopping in, and he's supporting us, and he said, "Hey guys, if you're doing it, I could do it too." And he's having fun with it, and he's doing awesome. And I just love watching everybody grow. So super cool. Highly recommend it. Want to give everybody high five who's stepping up and getting out of their comfort zone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robin. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's funny how, like, when you make a commitment to do something every day, on how it's like making the bed, right? Like, it's not a big deal to make the bed, but it's also way easier to not make the bed, right? But when you make it a commitment and you tell yourself, I'm going to make the bed every day, I'm going to make the bed every day, and you don't let yourself go without making the bed, then that making the bed becomes a really pain in the butt, just because, you know, like, oh my God, I made the commitment to it. And it's so funny how we as humans just, you know, when it comes to commitment, it's like, oh my God, the every day. But it's about consistency. It's about doing that. And it's an easy thing to do. And guys, you know, we're not asking people to be great at it, right? But the thing is, it's like life. Anything that you're good at, it took time. You didn't start off as good at it. You basically took time to get good at it. I look at the amount of people that are on this call. We have 132 people on the call. It's easy to get on the call. It's also easier not to get on the call. And, you know, the shameful part is, with the thousands of people that we have in the team, it's this group of people that made the choice. And I'm not saying it's shameful that you made the choice. What I'm saying is that there's so many other people that say that they want more. They say that they want to create this life. They say that, you know, because everybody wants to. Everybody wants to have this great life and have this successful business. But again, it's easy to get on the call. It's easy not to get on the call. How many things in life are you letting yourself off the hook because it's easy to do, it's easy not to do? But the thing is that, see, about becoming a champion, about becoming a winner, is not about doing these extraordinary things. If you break down the word extraordinary, guys, all it is extraordinary. Extraordinary. It's easy to get on the call. It's also easy not to get on the call. The thing is it's the things that you're going to do consistently over and over and over again. It's pushing yourself through the things that you might not look. You know, I was in the hot tub with my wife, and we were sitting there and all that, and I'm like, kept looking at my watch, kept looking. It would have been so much easier to not get out, not dry myself off, and not get on the call than it would have been to just stay in the hot tub with her, right? The point is that, guys, your life is where you are based on the choices that you make. We are all exactly where we chose to be. And this is the cool thing. Anytime you make a decision to choose to be somewhere else, to choose to be someone else, to be better, it's a decision. But it's just like everything else in life. It's easy to do. It's easy not to do. It's easy to do 10 push-ups. It's easier not to do 10 push-ups, right? But it's about those little things consistently over and over and over and over and over. You don't get in shape overnight. You don't decide I'm going to go work out and you work out one time and then boom, you're in shape and that's it. And you don't go do a 10-hour workout because, oh, I want to get back in shape really bad. No, it's the little bit every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. It's the little things. It's the extraordinary. Guys, that's what makes an extraordinary life. That's what makes things, create the life that you want. It's doing the extraordinary. When we got started here, I mean, we pushed really, 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 really hard getting this thing rolling, right? And the thing is that we didn't have to go push the level that we did. We didn't have to, but we had a big vision of what we wanted. We were hungry. We knew exactly what we wanted, and we said, we're going to make this happen no matter what. And there was a group of us that all locked arms together and said, we're going to make this thing happen. Now, when we talk to people, do we tell them, if you want to be successful, you have to be on the phone all day, every day, blah, blah. No. It's about getting a large group of people to do a few simple things over and over and over and over again. We have a lot of teams that, I was talking to Marcy, it was about a week ago, and she was talking about a good majority of her team is just a bunch of people doing a few customers here, a few customers there, and stuff like that. It's not about the one person doing 100 customers or anything like that. It's about a whole bunch of people doing a little bit. And guys, you can get this thing rolling by you being consistent and you doing no less than 2 a day, and then you get other people to do 2 a day and other people doing 2 a day. Imagine having 100 people exposing 2 new people a day. Imagine having 1,000 people exposing 2 a day. That's 2,000 exposures. Guys, that's what it's about. It's about getting a large group of people. Now, we wanted to go fast, and it's up to you. You can go as fast as you want. But when we got started, we went all in and we were like, we're going to make this happen no matter what. And because we had other people that were coming on and other people that were coming on, we were on the phone doing 3-way after 3-way after 3-way after 3-way after 3-way. I was talking to people like Cassandra Nagel at 5 o'clock in the morning because she's in a different time zone and got up early. I was talking to her early, and then I was talking to people on the West Coast, late at night. I remember doing calls with Brady and Robin and Josh and all these people late at night on the West Coast. So guys, it's about deciding what it is that you want and doing that little extra ordinary things. It's the ordinary things, but just a little extra. However big you want to go, just do that much more extra. So guys, our system is really simple. And I see some people, going, oh my God, I'm so afraid of lives. But it's not just about lives. How about smiling at people? How about just talking to people and asking them how their day is when you're out, when you're in the grocery store, complimenting people and say, oh my God, I love your shoes. I love your purse. I love your whatever, I'm not going to say I love your purse, but the thing is, you women, you ladies, y'all can tell each other, oh my God, I love your purse, right? But the thing is that when you start to compliment people and generate that conversation, it's a really simple conversation. Oh, by the way, what do you do? So they start telling you what they do. Then tell them, oh my God, how long have you been doing that? And then what I always say is, you must love it. If they've been doing it for any length of time, I always say you must love it. Why do I say that? Because in order to communicate, people need to disagree. And you're like, what do you mean they need to disagree? Well, believe me, if everybody agreed on everything, conversation would be over. You ever watch two dudes talk about trucks or something like that? Chevy's better, Ford's better, Dodge, and they go back and argue football teams, trucks, this, that, whatever. If everybody agreed on everything, conversations would be over. And if you have kids, you know what I mean. They always have to disagree, right? But the bottom line is when you tell somebody you must love it, normally it's subconsciously they go, well, it's okay. It pays the bills. And boom, guess what? Just opened you up to basically share what we're doing with them, right? And then when they ask you, what do you do? Oh my God, have you heard about the happy coffee everyone's been talking about? No, what is that? Oh my God. The other day I went to St. Patrick's Day parade. Literally on the balcony, it was like from one person to the other person to the other person. I gave my link out to 5 people by creating this conversation, asking them all about them. And then when they say, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, have you heard about that happy coffee everybody's talking about? No, what is that? Oh my God. And I would tell my story. And I'd be like, it's this coffee that basically makes you feel amazing. Do you know anybody that likes to be happy? Well, like, I like to be happy. Dude, you got to check this out. If I sent you a link, would you check it out? ahappydose.com. Boom. I send that to them. Guys, that's it. It's easy. It's easy. I don't have to go look at all the prospects that I got that day, but I guarantee I got at least 10 people's phone numbers the other day on Saturday, just starting conversations, complimenting them, asking them questions about them, what they do, and then guess what? They all ask me, what do you do? Have you heard about the happy coffee everybody's been talking about? No, what is that? Well, do you know anybody that likes to be happy? Boom. Guys, it works every single time. It's a matter of you just going out there and doing it and you talking to people over and over and over again. That's all it's about, guys. If you can learn that simple conversation, you can have success in this company. This is not some big, hard thing. Like even the lives. I know some people get all anxiety and they're all freaking out like, you know, what am I going to do it on or whatever. This is the thing. People aren't judging you because they're more freaked out. They're, in fact, even if you're screwing it all up, they're sitting there thinking, well, that person was brave. They did it. I can't do that. So the thing is it's about doing it. Anything that you're good at now, it took time. You went out there, you did it, and then you just kept doing it. You kept doing it. You kept doing it. And that's how you got good at no matter what it is that you're good at. You know, if you hear the story about Michael Jordan, do you know that like the coaches and stuff, like when he was younger, like laughed at him and said, you'll never amount to anything. You'll never be anything, blah, blah, that he wasn't any good. And he just went out there and he practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced and became one of the best ever. The best ever. So, I mean, some people debate who's the best ever, but if you ask me, Michael Jordan's the freaking best ever, right? But people basically called him or told him he'll never amount to anything. What have you bought into that people have told you? What stories have people told you that has limited you, that has held you back and kept you from creating the greatness that is within you? And you have to let that stuff go and decide to do a little bit extra over the ordinary. And that's how you become great, by doing a little extra, a little extra, a little extra, a little extra. I was listening to Warren Woodward the other day. I listen to it all the time, but he was talking about, now I just forgot the guy's name. I'm gonna have to go listen to the story and write down the names, but he was a hockey player that basically was going to get into the Olympics. And the day before they went, a guy that had a little bit higher rating ended up making it, and it pushed him off the team. And basically his dream of going to the Olympics was shattered. It was done. 20 years later, he was the coach of the U.S. Olympic team. And the Russians had been beating this over. They had been beating and winning all the medals over and over and over for years. They were basically winning and winning and winning. And other teams were just like really excited to just get second, right? To be able to get second against them, and they get the silver medal, right? But this coach told them that, guys, 9 times out of 10, you all might have been beat by the Russians. Herb Brooks, that's it. Thank you, Lisa. Herb Brooks. But he basically told his team, he pulled them out after the game, and he says, guys, you know, 9 times out of 10, these guys might beat us, but not this time. They will not beat us because we're going to work harder than anybody out there. And he had them basically doing drill after drill after drill until they basically got kicked off the ice. And he imprinted in their mind that all they have to do is just a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. And basically they can win this Olympics. but everybody looked at them as the underdog. Everybody looked at them as being, there's no way they can win. You know, the Russians are just too good. Well, guys, 20 years later, after he didn't make it to the Olympics himself, his team won the gold medal and beat the Russians. But they did it by just being the best they could that day. And all we can do every day is be a little bit better than we were yesterday, a little bit better than we were the day before, a little bit better than the day before that, because that's all we can do, guys. It's not about the big deal. It's not about you being overwhelmed by, you know, oh my God. I mean, guys, if y'all can only imagine where we were when we got started, I was broke and I walked away from everything else to make this thing happen. I remember being down to my last 50 bucks and I was like, we're just going to make this thing happen. I was selling stuff to be able to get by. But because we did a little bit more, because we did a little bit more, guys, our first check, you know, our first full month's check was absolutely amazing. It was over a 5-figure monthly check because I did a little bit more over a little bit more over a little bit more. I was all out. And I'm not telling you that you have to go all out. What I'm saying is do a little bit more. And if you just get a 1% better every single day, guys, it only takes 100 days for you to be 100% better. It's really that simple. It's all about just doing a little bit every day, consistently. So with that being said, I'm done. If anybody else has any value to add in closing, feel free to basically speak up.
Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Betty Voigt, Montgomery, Alabama.
How you doing, Betty?
I had problems getting signed up. IT has a problem. They need to get their stuff together there. Let me tell you, I have a customer.
Let's do this. Get with the person that invited you or that enrolled you. This isn't the best place to talk about all the little challenges and stuff. If you want to message me personally on either Facebook or message one of the ambassadors, and we can step in and get you help with whatever it is that you're dealing with.
Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you. So, guys, we're always going to have and continue to have little problems and stuff like that. It's called life. So just know that if you just keep pushing, there are people that quit through the same challenges that we all went through. And guys, I can tell you, like when my wife told me what the balance is in our checking account, like I've never experienced anything like this. And it has to do with the fact that we pushed through all of the challenges. We pushed through basically everything. It didn't matter what happened. We were so focused on where we were going, so focused on what it is that we wanted, that it didn't really matter what challenge we ran into. We just decided we were going to push through that. So again, Betty, get with one of the ambassadors, or you can message me directly, and that'd be awesome.
All right.
And anybody else, any other leaders want to share anything in closing?
Hey, Mr. Twaidis.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Shelly.
How are you doing, Shelly?
I'm doing awesome. I just have to say that I love you guys so much. I love hearing you speak. It's just so inspirational for me. I've received like 7 or 8 phone calls today. I've got like 6 new orders. It's exciting for me because my husband's bedridden, and through everything that I get to do with all my coffee family, I get to meet so many people. It is just absolutely unreal for me. I'm kind of shut in all these walls on a daily basis. I have sitters that help me during the day, but other than that, getting to connect with you guys is just awesome for me. So I just want to say thank you all so much.
Awesome. Thank you. So guys, that's what it's all about. You know, there's so many people that are looking for connections. They're looking for a place where they feel loved, where they feel accepted, where they, congratulations, by the way, Shelly, where they're congratulated, because everything that you do, whether it be 1 customer, 2 customers, 1 promoter, 2, it doesn't really matter. You're contributing to the cause. It's about getting a large group of people to do a little bit over and over and over again. So guys, that's what it's about. And people are looking for that love. People are looking for a place where they can be accepted. People are looking for a place where they can be, you know, where they can win and be celebrated for the things that they do. So again, congrats, Shelly. Awesome job. And look, she's getting, you know, people messaging her going, thank you so much for sharing this with me. Thank you for what it's done. What if every single person you talk to is about, you know, who can I bless? Who can I help? Versus, oh, I'm trying to get people to do this with me so I can make money. Guys, when you do this from a place of love and do it from a place of sharing on how many people you can impact, it's amazing what will happen. So if we don't have any other leaders that want to jump on board real quick, we'll close it out with that.
Just be willing to get out of your comfort zone to live in a comfort zone one day. Just be willing to get out of your comfort zone so you can live a life with more comfort. You have power. Actually, you have potential. And potential is a combination of two words, hidden power. When you know that you have a hidden power inside of you that is going to let you do whatever it takes to make it happen, it's like Chris' story. He was doing whatever it takes to make this happen because he knew he had a power in him. That's potential, guys. Each one of us, God, as soon as God created us, the great book says that he blew his spirit into us. What he did? He put your potential inside of you. So you can have that hidden power to do whatever you want to do as a human being, doing great things in life. I don't know you, but you have to understand that he has empowered you. Your potential has empowered you to create, to do amazing things in life. And that's what we need to do. Get out of your comfort zone. Do you know what it is for me to do an English live for a challenge every single day for 14 days? It's taking me out of the comfort zone because it's hard for me to find a topic to talk in English. If I do it in Spanish, I will be blowing it up, but I have to do it in English. That's taking myself out of the comfort zone so I can then learn how one day I can be that comfort that Chris is living right now.
Awesome.
That's it.
Thank you, Francisco. So with that, yes.
Hi, Chris. Hello. Just quickly from New Zealand, I have the gorgeous Cassandra here with me. And Cam and Sean and Mike have all been having a great time in New Zealand. We had our first Elevated Entrepreneurs tour here. And the biggest take-home message from pretty much everyone who was there was connect, connect, connect. Don't become the know-it-all. Pass the ball. Pass it on. Say, great question, let me introduce you, or I'll set up a group chat, or I'll get my buddy on the phone and let them do the work for you. So it's been great having them here and just get that drilled in, because we're all here, we're all working for each other, helping each other create a better life for everyone. So it's been awesome having them here, and they're about to go on a great tour through New Zealand. So just wanted to say that. Thanks, Chris, for your energy, and bye, everyone.
Thank you so much. Guys, never work alone, never work alone. Always have other leaders on the phone with you. Guys, Ricky pulls me on calls every day. Does he need me? No. But he pulls me on because people do what you do, not what you say. So if you're pulling other leaders on the calls with you, then they're going to do the exact same thing. Do not work alone. Thank you so much for sharing that. I always want to call you Sani Sana. It always blows me out. I don't want to say that. I have to catch myself. But thank you so much for sharing that, Sana. But guys, that's what it's all about. It's about putting other people on the phone with you, having other leaders help you do it with them versus doing it. And that's another way to always be training your new people, because they do what they see you do, not what you tell them to do. Everybody have an awesome night, and we will see you all on next Monday. Remember, we have the Saturday morning training call, and we have different leaders that do that every single week. And every week it's been amazing. So we'll see you all next week. Take care, guys.